Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your, welcome to your February mid-month bonus love reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so, so much. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. Your March readings are coming up next. However, I asked in a couple other readings if you would like for me to bring back the weeklies, which means no monthlies, just weeklies from now on. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. Give me your input, your feedback. I would absolutely appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. I haven't done love readings in a really long time. I thought I'd give you guys a bonus love reading for the month of February. So I'm going to read the overall love energy for, singles and couples, and then I'll pull additional cards for singles, additional cards for couples, and whatever, oracles spirit is guiding me to. So absolutely love that you have the World card here as your major arcana. The World card, closing out cycles. But this card in particular always reminds me of looking towards the future, closing chapters from the past and looking forward to new chapters, new cycles, new experiences, elevating your experiences. So I do feel like if you have gone through some tough times, maybe, you had a specific upbringing that you would rather not bring into adulthood, right? I feel like you're healing that inner child wound or whatever it may be when it comes to your upbringing, and you're no longer bringing it into your future. You're creating your own reality. You're creating the life that you felt. And I'm hearing that maybe you felt like you were cheated on in the past. I mean, it wasn't your fault as a child. Those types of things are not our fault. And our parents do the best that they can with what they're dealt with. Now as an adult, though, I do feel like there are things that really bring it to the forefront in terms of what you don't want for your future. So there's a lot of emotional energy and nostalgia and feelings that can maybe affect you on an emotional level. So you may have sudden crying moments. Crying is healing. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't be holding it in. It's okay to release those emotions. It's okay. It's a very cleansing practice to allow the tears to come down. Sometimes you may want to keep them just to yourself. And then what happens is it builds up and builds up. And I don't feel like some of you completely break down when push comes to shove, but rather, it turns into anger and resentment and, almost confusion of why you're even feeling, so strongly about something minor, but that's because you've been holding so much inside for quite some time. If you have children, I definitely get this strong feeling of, I'm never going to have my children experience what I experienced. Okay. So whatever your life experience was growing up, take the good from it, learn from the bad, release the bad. Remember, it wasn't your fault. And your parents, well, times have changed. There's a lot more at their disposal at this point. Some people are never going to change, and that's okay. That's on them. Do not take ownership for their own wounds or healing that they need to do. But you most certainly can improve upon your own life by making your own decisions and by choosing to do the healing work and, making some very positive movements here. Like I said, I do love this World card. This is new beginnings, new chapters, but it feels very elevated experiences. This is more money. This is, I'm hearing you're giving your children, again, children keep coming up. So some of you may have children, and that's, I feel like you're living for your children. You're living for your family. And I feel like there's a little bit of resentment there. Like you feel like you were shortchanged by the same experiences you're trying to give your kids you wish you would have had growing up. And that's okay. Be proud of all the work that you've done Heal from it. Trust me, you don't want any tinge of remorse or resentment or anger or sadness or frustration from your childhood. You really just free and release yourself from those burdens, that weight, those chains that can pull you back at any moment, okay? I do feel like whatever it is that you are working on, promotion, finances, creating something of that nature, to create a very loving home environment, right? Especially within a partnership, it just feels like there's a lot of emotions here that you're working through that can affect your love life. So those of you that like to indulge, like to go out to drink, be careful of that, not to overdo it, okay? Now, for some of you, I do feel like if there were very harsh endings in a relationship, there is no turning back. You're just like, no. There are deal breakers, there are boundaries, and I feel like I said, again, if you have children, you're just like, no, I'm doing what I need to do to protect my livelihood, to protect our children, to protect the safety of the life I'm trying to create for my household, my children, whatever it may be. Ten of Swords really is, very harsh ending, can sometimes be betrayal, is just like things are dead, done, and over with. But the Two of Swords is immovable, is being at a stalemate. It's like, I don't effing care what you say to me from this point forward. This is where I sit. This is where I stand. Immovable, unshakable. I'm done, And so it does feel like there is some anger, some remorse, some rigidity when it comes to a relationship. If someone here has been trying to go back and forth in a connection, trying to fix this, tell me more about the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Again, that's the energy of someone trying to come back in, wanting to work things out, really putting their best foot forward towards trying to convince you that, they've learned their lesson for like the umpteenth time, right? That they want to make this work. I feel like you were at your wit's end, like your complete line many, many times ago. Okay, Aries, so I'm not to shame you or put you on the spot or anything like that. But for whatever reason, you've allowed this person time after time after time. I feel like that realization is in itself is enough for you to say enough. Like, I'm hearing like door being shut. King of Swords, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, it doesn't have to be, but it is the energy of someone who can be a bit cold and detached. Sometimes analytical, very good with their words. However, it's like they know the right thing to say, but it feels like there isn't usually enough emotion behind it, okay? So this could be someone that you may be asking for advice in this situation, a therapist, a friend, a healer, somebody who can assist you in this love situation, right? But you may be dealing with someone who is just saying what they need to say to get you to agree to work things out, and then eventually things will fall back to the way that they were, that you are trying to avoid. Okay, so keep that in mind. What is the advice in this situation? King of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like okay, you want to work things out, prove it. No, you can't move back in. No, you can't convince me. No, you're not going to stay the night. No, prove it. I feel like you even give them like, I need to see 6 months sober, 6 months steady work. I need to see a year. I feel like, there's ultimatums here. You're saying, I want you to be the best version of you because you want that, not because I'm pushing you to do it. It's not the same. Okay, so the Six of Cups, there's like this feeling of nostalgia. Definitely feel like children aren't involved here. But, you know, if this is like your childhood sweetheart, like, you know, high school sweetheart, you could have a long history with this person. And I feel like, Aries, you've grown. I can't necessarily say the same for them. Could be vice versa. Remember, this is a general reading, so apply it to your situation. I do feel like if you embody this feeling or this energy of the King of Pentacles, it's like definitely taking no for an answer, doing things on your own, being super strong and grounded and saying, I'm just going to create the life I want for me and the kids. Whatever you do is on you. And I am hearing you're no longer going to bail them out of whatever messed up, sticky situation they put themselves in. Okay, so I feel like that's important to someone. Let's pull cards for singles. Aries singles. The Star card, absolutely. Aries, that's your card. The Emperor. 2 major arcanas with the Page of Swords. Wow, 3 major arcanas. Look at all the blue, by the way. Blue is for healing. Blue is for emotion. Blue are your upper chakras, right? Your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra. They're variations of this blue and purple here. So if you feel like you're having a tough time trusting your intuition, seeing things clearly, setting safe boundaries while you're doing the healing work, the inner work, you know, if you feel like you're getting certain you know, intuitive nudges, hits, and you know what you should or shouldn't be doing, but yet you still just kind of end up falling back into the old habits. Perhaps you need to get, you know, some sort of chakra alignment, energetic healing, do some meditation work, use like lapis lazuli. Oh, excuse me. Use sodalite. I'm getting the feeling of literally that yawn told me you're just tired. You're tired, you're tired, you're tired. You need a nap, you need a rest, you need to recover. You're emotionally spent, drained, mentally, emotionally. Definitely do some meditation work. Tap into the energy of your higher self, your spirit guides, guardian angels. Have them show you your best way to heal, to overcome this situation. To help you move forward. The Emperor card, this is your card. This is Aries archetype here. Definitely taking back control of your life. And I'm getting that feeling absolutely with this King of Pentacles. I mean, that's like, you know, King of Pentacles right before the Emperor is how I feel. Like this King of Pentacles is like Mr. Midas touch. He's well on his way to being that Emperor energy, right? Whatever he touches turns to gold. Whatever he tries to manifest or call into himself, he absolutely does, very successfully so. But the Emperor doesn't take shit from no one. They call the shots. And I feel like that's the type of energy that you know you need to you know, embody and, you know, set those boundaries and not allow people to worm or weasel their way back in. Especially if you feel like they can be quite immature. Because you've got the King of Swords here and now they're showing up as like the Page of Swords. So they could, you know, be watching you, keeping tabs on you, a little bit of a stalkerific vibe. But I feel like, you know, the Page of Swords always gives me that energy of cutting out the excess, you know, ridding yourself of what no longer serves you. It can be scary. That sword looks like it's way too big and heavy for this kid. And yet he's holding it with all his might. So what happens when that sword is too heavy and he starts swinging? He can miss, he can hurt himself, he can hurt others. He can just mess up altogether, right? And I feel like fearlessly he does that. And that really makes me feel like you're at that point of this is going to be scary, but I know that I need to do it for my highest good. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let me see what the Romance Angels has for my singles. Attraction, you attract romantic love, by enjoying this moment fully. So if you've been like straight up single for quite some time and you're wondering about love coming in, I do feel like you're being guided towards deeper healing. I feel like for some of you, this very tough breakup or separation or past experiences in love have triggered some sort of spiritual awakening that you are now garnering, you know, your footing. You're much more grounded. You're taking back control of your life. It just feels like you're leveling up your life. Speaking of leveling up, remember that you also have the World card. So I definitely feel that there. And as you start to shake off the rigidity, shake off a little bit of that jadedness, that bitterness towards people, and soften yourself, you know, and soften your reaction, soften your viewpoint, and be open to receiving true love from those that have your best intentions, those that are coming from a much more grounded and healed place. So when you get to that point, I do feel like there is a lot of attraction here, attraction to new things, new ideas, new chapters in your life, and, you know, vice versa. You start attracting amazing things into your life, whether that is love or opportunities that you love. But I definitely feel like, you know, as you embody yourself for everything that you've been wanting to, I feel like by just being fully present in the moment, you're calling in so much to yourself. So couples, let's see, Aries couples, what's going on for my Aries couples? 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Clearly, somebody is fed up. Peace out. Goodbye. Walk away. Get the F out of here. I am so over and done with. This feels like someone here could be kicking someone out, could be like, I heard banishing them, like you're just like, deuces, goodbye, never want to see you again, don't ever come back here, want nothing to do with you. This can be like feeling like super betrayed, that the only way to get some sort of semblance back to yourself where you can walk away and feel strong enough to walk away is by completely turning your back on them. If you allow them any type of access to you, I feel like some of you don't trust yourself to allow them to have any type of access to you. They've put you through hell. 9 of Wands is, you know, feeling absolutely battle wounded. And I feel like this is struggling to get back up, but not to the point where you know you're never going to get back up. You're like, I'm up and I'm out and I'm kicking them out and I'm trying to come back to myself. I'm trying to figure out what my next step, what my next move is. 3 of Swords is, you know, sadness, it's heartache, it's disappointment, it's depression, it's betrayal, it's, you know, somebody lying, cheating, stealing. 8 of Cups, you know, walking away from something. Either someone left you hanging and walked away from you, ghosted you and left you, you know, absolutely sad and distraught and feeling like you were used and abused. Or, you know, you're the one that's like, that's it, I'm turning my back. I've got to go within. I've got to, you know, go on a spiritual journey. I've got to do something to find myself again, because I feel, Aries, like you're even like, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Your 10 of Cups is what your goals are here. And I feel like what your goal is here is to bring back this happiness, this joy, that feeling that I was giving, that I was saying that like you don't even recognize yourself anymore. I feel like you had this beautiful opportunity for this 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, so much joy, so much happiness, and then somewhere it all went to shit, right? And so now you're like, how do I come back to this energy, whether I'm single or coupled or paired up? So some of you can be like, how do we make this work? How can we reconcile? How can we, you know, go back to the way things were in the beginning, because you want to save this marriage, relationship, partnership, You know, for those of you that do. Not everyone does. Don't come for me. Not everyone does. It's like, hit the bricks, pal. Don't want nothing to do with you. I'm happy on my own. I will create my own 10 of cups. I do feel that, yes, the judgment card, it is making a judgment call, making that decision of whether or not you take someone back, but also the realization of, hello, I can give myself the 10 of cups. I can create a beautiful life for me and my children, which is the energy I picked up in the beginning, right? And if it means I've got to do it without a partner, then I'm going to do it without a partner. You know, I feel like takes a lot of strength and courage for you to come to that decision and realization that sometimes that's what you're going to have to do, because it's what's best and healthiest for you and whoever else is involved, right? So let's see, romance angels for Aries couples. Oh, too many there. Let's see. I'll do this one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So there could be someone else that you could be thinking of that it didn't work out with because you chose someone else. However, for my couples that are not dealing with this heartache situation, that are not dealing with, you know, someone who walked away from them, ghosted them, or that you're walking away from, you could already be experiencing this second chance at love, meeting someone new, and it's feeling like you finally have that opportunity to have that loving energy, marriage, partnership, relationship, because this could be the one. I am not feeling like this jerk that did you wrong is the one. Let's get that clear, okay? There are levels of pain, of hurt, of abuse, of heartache. I'm just going to leave it at that, right? I know that some people can really hold on to an unhealthy relationship because they are so determined for them to be the one. But look towards yourself, heal yourself, love yourself. Your own self-love and self-worth is what needs to be healed in order for you to just be in a place of not accepting that kind of shit ever. Don't settle for kibbles when somebody can give you the freaking world. That's all I'm going to say. Right over. So let me pull a card for those that are in this loving relationship. This could be the one. Tell me more. This could be the one. Look at that. Came out twice, the Emperor card here. So it could be another Aries. But it also feels like this is someone who's older, more well-established, has their shit together. Could be like, you know, boss, CEO, is very successful financially. Double Aries here. Look at that. Could be double Aries relationship for sure. Definitely feels like it's a new beginning. You feel like this is a breath of fresh air for you, like a new lease on life. So if you did walk away from this ugliness, right, you could be meeting someone new, or you have met someone new that you realize, oh, wow, I can't believe I put up with the BS from someone in the past. I mean, 3 major arcanas when I clarify this could be the one, right? 3 major arcanas with the Lover's card. I probably should cover up the nudity, but you get the gist. The Emperor, the Fool, the Lovers. Of course, this can also be you that is attracting someone new into their life. So I know I should probably end this here because we've already gone past 20 minutes. I do want to pull a couple more cards here for you. Should I just end it here? I think I'm going to end it here. I can't help myself sometimes. Any messages of love for Aries, whether they resonate with the rest of this reading or they are individual messages. So you have the card of vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. We talked about this. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Talked about it in the very beginning. That's why I shuffle on camera. I cannot make this shit up. I mean, thank you, Spirit, for just reaffirming exactly what I just said. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to close it up. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, I will be opening up some dates in the month of March. Well, for the month of March at the end of this month. I've had to move my schedule around quite a bit. Make sure that you follow me over on Instagram. I am at Virgo Angel Tarot, and that you subscribe here. So again, let me know if you guys are interested in weekly readings instead of just the monthly. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Somebody definitely needed to hear that. I am sending you guys so much love, healing, support, strength, courage, whatever you need, my friends, to get grounded, to find yourself back to who you felt the most happiest, most grounded, the most self-assured. Sending you guys so much love. Again, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. Your playlist is here. Your monthly reading is here. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.